Alright guys, welcome back to another video. I'm out here using my new camera, so I hope this thing is crisp. But anyways, we got a package today. This is gonna be the OVO Christmas sweater, or I should say the OVO holiday collection. So I got one sweater from the collection, one of the best ones I thought were on the site. So what I'm gonna do is open it up, show you guys exactly which one that I got, as well as show you guys how it fits on my body. My size is typically a medium to a large for shirts and sweaters. And yeah, this way you guys can see exactly how it fits. You see if you like it or not, and whether you'd want to buy one or not. Or simply put, if it was a bit too expensive for you, maybe just not too much your type, you can see how it fits on a body, you get another perspective, and pretty well go from there. But before I get to it, you guys know as usual, I got my Prove 'em shirt on. You guys know where to find my stuff at proveem.com. I'll have that right there. And yeah, anyways, we're gonna get straight into it. So this is exactly how it comes from shipping. What I'm gonna do is just rip this right open here. Now we can get into the good stuff. Directly into the good stuff. So you guys see exactly how it's packaged, straight from OVO. You see what we got going on here. This thing is nice, right? This is the cocoa color pullover hoodie, of course. All right. And it's got the OVO owl with the gingerbread theme on it. So I personally thought, I'm like, hey man, this is a good little spin for the holidays, right? And to see the way they displayed the holiday collection just looked ever so clean at the end of the day. So I thought to myself, man, listen, I like OVO. And you know, if there's something that I buy, not as an ugly Christmas sweater, which they had some of those too, which they weren't ugly, they're actually nice, but yeah, if I were to buy a Christmas sweater in specific, it's got to be something like this. So yeah, I'm gonna open it up. You guys see what we got going on here. One little key detail I'm gonna show you guys though. You see how we got this kind of is it a pin? Not a pin, but like a safety clip. Yeah. Now, this actually helps because you don't have to worry about ripping a tag off of your brand new sweater, especially when you pay a pretty penny for nice clothing. You don't want to have to run the risk of any damage to the clothing when you're ripping it or ripping the tag off, right? So that's something me personally, I like. We're going to try this thing on, see how it fits. It's already looking real nice, man, and I can't wait to see how it fits, as well as see how comfy it is, right? When you're spending this amount of money on a sweater, you want to make sure it's at least comfortable, right? It's got to be stylish, but it's got to be functional as well. We need comfort. All right, so my first impression is this sweater is pretty thick. That's one thing that's for sure. It's got its side pockets, of course. The pockets don't meet in the middle, right? They actually are separated. Just about here, the pockets actually stop. So your hands don't meet in the middle. They are separated. If that's something that you prefer, for your pockets to meet in the middle, I'm sorry. You know, you guys are just gonna have to think about having those, but not actually having them if you got this sweater. Overall, it's a good fit, especially for a large. And one thing I would recommend for you guys, if you typically wear a medium and a medium is a just fit, don't buy a medium for a sweater like this. I'm gonna tell you why. In the wash, if you hit this with any heat in the dryer or anything, whether it's you on purpose or your family by accident, this is gonna shrink this material sweater. I've had these types of sweaters before and they will shrink. They will kind of shrivel a bit. Whether they shrink on a big scale or on a small scale, don't run the risk. So I would say definitely upsize a bit. If you fit in some large clothing, get that large, right? Because you're gonna provide yourself with longevity for the clothes as opposed to being short-lived. You know what I'm saying? Having your brand new clothes, especially when you spend that pretty penny. Like I mentioned before, you wanna make sure your stuff's gonna last, man. And I don't play around with that. So that's my advice to you guys. Of course, always wash it cold, but at the end of the day, protect your investment, man. Make sure that you buy the right size in the first place, which should be a size a little bit up. So if that little bit up is large, get your large. If that little bit up is a medium from a small, get that medium. You're gonna thank yourself later, because trust me, I can fit into a medium, no problem. But look at how this large is fitting me. It's like it was meant to be, right? I'm right on 6 foot tall. Just made it. You know what I'm saying? Mama, I made it. Just on 6 foot tall, and I'm about 165 pounds. I fluctuate between that and 170. So you guys see exactly how this is fitting on my build, right? I can't make any guarantees for you guys, but you got to make your references at the end of the day, right? I went with the safe route, and clearly the safe route is gonna pay off, because even as I stretch my arms, I got allowance, right? I got full allowance. You see the range of motion? The sweater isn't riding up on my arms or anything like that. I got this thing wearing perfectly, or fitting perfectly, right? Now, you guys see the little details on the side, right? You guys see the gingerbread owl on the front, okay? And honestly, the color too, this cocoa brown, I'm actually really loving it. I got some kicks behind me here too. I don't know if you guys can see that in frame, but the Yeezys, a bit of an off tone. Not a bit, obviously a lot of an off tone. But if we were to wear some ones with this, it would be an easy go with this type of sweater. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's white or black. Now, I've also got some Reebok Classics here, right? With the gum bottoms. This I think will be pretty fly with this sweater too. So we got options, man. We got some classic options here. I'll also pull out some black Yeezys that I've got. This could go easily with this shirt too, or this sweater, right? I know Drake isn't too much of a fan of Yeezys, but hey, man, we can mix and match, and this is something that I'd be willing to do someday. Now, I've also got some cream Timberlands. Now, because of the brown bottom on the Tims, even though they don't severely match, at the end of the day, I wouldn't shy away from doing this if I had the right pair of pants on. Right now, with the color of pants I'm wearing, I don't really know if that would be the best deal, but at the end of the day, man, I'm just showing you guys what's possible. You guys may have a better colorway of Tims to wear with this type of sweater than me, but hey, man, I wouldn't shy away from it. Can never shy away from trying to make some form of new style. I got the Pure Money 13s, right? These are dirty, but don't mind the fact that they're dirty. They're still definitely something that you could wear with this sweater. You guys know, the whites, the blacks, even grays, you really just can't go wrong a lot of the time when wearing it with different types of clothes, because they're just so neutral of colors. Realistically, they could fly with anything, right? Now, I'm gonna hit you guys with this one last, right? These could definitely go with this, right? Definitely. I think the outfit that I'm wearing right now, man, I think that would be so cold. With these pants, if I had these kicks, listen, that might be trouble. That might be trouble right now. I'm liking this, and I don't wear these often. Honestly, I think I pulled them out maybe twice, right? Maybe twice. But you guys see, right? I'm gonna give you a little overview again of exactly how it fits. Let me put the hood up too, so you guys see what the hood allowance is. I got twists, so at the end of the day, as long as it can fit over the twists, that's important. And I'm gonna tell you something for guys that take care of their hair, or even you ladies out there. The twists are not being pressed to the point where I'm gonna feel, oh man, I might really mess up my hair putting this hood up. Nah, I feel like I got allowance. My neck isn't pulling down when I have this hood up, okay? The hood is made long enough to the point where I'm actually relaxing, and I don't have to worry about my head or my neck feeling like it's being pulled down, my hair being scrubbed up, rubbed up, anything like that. I actually kind of feel chill in this hoodie, right? This has got to be probably one of the better hoodies that I own, which is good for the price that we paid. That's what you want. You want to be sure that you made the right purchase at the end of the day. So yeah, you guys see exactly how this thing fits, man. I'm really liking it at the end of the day. You know, definitely try your style, right? If you want to wear blue jeans with this, black jeans, white jeans, brown jeans, you know, cocoa brown, okay, go for it. All right, and one more thing I'm gonna outline here. It's got this cool little emblem on the side. Truthfully, I'm an OVO guy, but I don't know what this actually means. So you guys let me know in the comment section below. I gotta search this up. I gotta learn, because it looks cool. Honestly, it looks prestigious, even though it's something small, right? But it looks like something special. So it almost looks like it's got something to do with location or something like that. Like, I don't know. I don't want to speculate or anything like that, man. You guys let me know what the real deal about this is. But anyways, that's going to be all for this video. You guys already know I got the OVO owl hoodie, you know what I'm saying, with the gingerbread print on the front. We got the pockets separate though. Got the double line hoodie. Had that on, fit nicely, okay? And yeah, the sweater, it looks like It's looking pretty nice, honestly. It looks like it's gonna keep me warm too at the end of the day, but also give you some of that Christmas holiday swag, style, anything that you're looking for, man, right? So they got this in different colorways, of course. They got it in black, they got it in this cocoa brown. They also dropped some other pieces of clothing as well, but this is just the one I specifically went for. At the end of the day, I thought it looked fly, and the way they presented it, like I said, within the collection, it just looked like something I needed to get. Now, the final remark I'm gonna hit you guys with is the price. The price for this sweater was $198 Canadian. I know it is more of an expensive sweater, definitely, but at the end of the day, I knew I'd get multiple benefits out of owning this sweater. So this is something, it's cool with me. You know what I'm saying? This is a price tag that I'll take straight to the bank, you know? So anyways, you guys know what time it is when you're tuning in with me. That's all for this video. I hope you enjoyed this review. I'm loving this sweater and I can't wait to wear it out. And you guys already know, with the holiday season, you might just have to wear this thing every day until Christmas comes. And hey, now you're gonna just have to look for an excuse to pull it out, because other than that, it won't be too festive for this type of gingerbread cookie anymore. So you guys know what time it is. Like I said, proveem.com, get your sweaters, get your t-shirts of mine, and then of course OVO's got this one for you here too. Y'all know what time it is. I'm out of here. The clock is ticking. Prove 'em later.